Saks Fifth Avenue, that's a high end store, and it's being boarded up. A lot of these stores are closing anyway. They're not getting the business that they normally used to. And this so-called coronavirus hoax is not making anything any better concerning these stores. They're already getting shut down anyway. A lot of these malls are being shut down because the business simply ain't there, like it used to be. I remember a time when malls was that was the place to go, man. Back in the 80s, the especially the early 80s, all the way to the early 90s. That was the place to be, the mall, but not anymore. All this is a sign of the times that this place called America is through. It's finished. It's done. It had its run. Now it's done.
All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Bashem Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who rule well, and honor and salutations to those of you who are of the hopeful elect and are out there teaching the word and sincerity and truth. All right, so I just got this quick quick thing I wanted to say. It won't take me too long, but I was I've been thinking about this um since all of this since things have heated up a bit, and I wanted to talk about it just a little bit, and that is how surreal this whole thing has been. You, there's a piece of me that feels unworthy to tote this word. um I feel like I don't deserve something so honorable. um so being now that all the things that I've had a part in speaking about are coming to pass, um, it's like, wow, man, this like this is really happening, man. It's really happening. And I spoke about this at camp. I remember being in our first spot in Mattapan in Boston, and telling people that y'all, the store's gonna be closed, and y'all ain't gonna be able to go do your shopping, when Macy's shut down or what have you. And I remember saying it, and it was and it truly speaks to that the spirit of the Lord takes over when you're at camp, because I'll be honest, like I knew it was true because I believe it, but you can't grasp it, you can't conceive it, you know or perceive it. I don't know what the right word is to use, but it was, I believed it, but like to get a visual of it, you couldn't do. You could only imagine, right? And now that it's actually happening, it's been amazing, man, to say the least. It's been amazing to look at, people. Their lives are changing, man. And not for the better, right? People's life and their pleasantries and their comfort that they're used to, um, is it's out of here, man. you know, them being settled on their lees, right? That's coming to an end, man. And to watch it and to be in it, it's like, man, this is really happening. This is very gratifying, man. It's been I was I was listening to some music the other day. I was on my way to get some wine, I was in the car listening to music, and one of my I'm a little embarrassed to say this, but one of my favorite songs is by the Temptations, "Treat Her Like a Lady," and I be blasting that joint when they come on, boy. And I was blasting that, and then another song I like to listen to is "Let It Whip" by the Daz Band. And I was blasting them two songs on my way to the liquor store, man. I started screaming, and praising the Lord, man, in excitement, and just elated that this is happening, man. We getting ready to, when you say I'm on my way home, it got so much more meaning now. So I wanted to read a couple of scriptures that came to mind while I was thinking of this, um, and then like always, I'll get out of your way. So this is Ecclesiastes. I'll start here, 12. All right. This is Ecclesiastes 12:1. It says, "Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them." Right. Oh, excuse me. Right. So there's a I think a part of the gratification comes from the fact that you know we devoted our lives to the truth, man, and at a young age. Like, I'm I'll be 35 this year, and when I was 21, 22, that's when I was coming into this thing. That those are the, as the world says, the better years of your life. And I gave them to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Now, I don't have any stories of I was gonna be in the pros, or I was gonna be a singer or anything like that. I don't have any stories like that. I do those things, but I wasn't that great at them to say I was gonna be doing them. But I did, you know, hunker down and devote my life to being in the truth and and teaching the word, man. And I'm gonna tell you like this: I love it. I love being out on the highways and byways. I love, like, prophesying. I love it, you know. And it's like I said, a part of that gratification it comes from knowing that you did that. As a matter of fact, let me I'll come back to this. So I think it's I want to say it's Matthew. That might be it right there. Matthew 19:27. I think I read this recently, but it's okay. This is Matthew's 19:27. It says, "Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And Yahushua said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye shall also sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel." Right. So it's gratifying to feel that, when you get rewarded for your work, you know. And again, like I said, I'm not bragging or anything like that. I feel unworthy, right? But I'm grateful that the Heavenly Father allowed me to take part in this truth. I was telling the Elder Adama this yesterday. I was driving, man, and I was like, and I was thinking about. I said, man, there's a possibility that I might be of the elect, man. And I was it was like a feeling of joy that came over me, man. Like I could possibly be, you know, one of the 144,000. It's like you're excited, but then you're like, oh shit, that's a big responsibility at the same time, But it's still like, wow, like this is happening, man, and I'm a part of it, I'm not like, I'm not in the world like, what's that scripture? Let me see. I think it's how does it go? Bear with me for a second. I'm gonna look at it right here. This is bear with me for a minute here. Let's see. Right. I'll read it right. I'll pull it up on the screen. It's First Thessalonians. First. Sometimes you find it a little bit better in the book there. 5. This is First Thessalonians 5:1. It says, "But of the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord shall cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with a child, and they shall not escape." Here's the point right here. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that that day should overtake you as a thief, right? So I feel like I'm a part of this thing, like not like an innocent bystander, like one of the 2/3 sitting out, at a barbecue, eating chicken with barbecue sauce all up the side of his cheek, all by the corner of the eye. I'm a part of it. I'm in it. And I've said this before. I've never done anything important in my life. I've never done anything meaningful. I could think of having my children, which I love being a dad, but it just doesn't compare, man. It doesn't compare because having children, that's important to me, right? But being in the truth and being a man of the Lord, that's monumental in the world. Like being if the Lord sees fit that I'm of the 144,000, or one of those men, that's that we're gonna rule the world. That's not a that's that significance hold weight through all the world, not just for me, you know. And it's I'm humbled, man. I'm humbled by it. So let me go back. Uh, one more. Okay. This is second verse in Ecclesiastes 12 chapter. It says, "While the sun or light or moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened." Right? And it says, "And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low." Right? And we're in this time, and we were already saying, like, "Oh, you hear the music these days, man? The music's terrible. This music's awful that we hear these days." And now the second part of that, or the first part of that, which is the grinding ceasing. Like look around, man. Like they're little by little shutting each state down, each city down, each store. Right? Walmart, man. Walmart is a they cut their hours down, man. Like, okay, Esau. One thing about Esau, they don't they don't give away no bread, man. They don't give away no bread. And you got this guy, Bill Gates, stepping down as CEO. You know, he done left his, he put his hands in the cookie jar and got, chocolate chip fingerprints all over the place, man. His imprint is on what's going on in this world today. And I mean, what I mean by that is, by the coronavirus, his fingerprints is all over that thing, man. But like I said, Esau don't give away no bread, man. And the fact that they're doing it, man, it's powerful, man. It's power in it, man, and it gives us hope. It gives us hope. So that was it, man. Hopefully it was edifying. I want to give all praises as always to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bashim Dash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who rule well. Honor and salutations to the hopeful elect. And with that I say shalom.